and I was completely off the rails.
Everybody's got one question. They all want to know.
A battle of backyard legends and promising new pros carry on the southern tradition of slinging sauce and trash talk, rubbing ribs and irritating egos. More than mere smoking chickens and partying with the pig and the pines, come on and get baptized in the cotton-picking cooking culture.
I'm gonna do it at what, 15 seconds? No, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh Lord, they are tightening us down. Oh my God, I can't even get a roll tide in that section. Make up! Montgomery, Alabama, first event of the year, 707, got a nice crowd. Let's count it down. Everybody, good luck today. 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
This is Bama-Q. I'm Lisa Blackwell, and we're here for the first ever Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff. What better place to kick off the season than here, where barbecue is very much a part of the culture. More than 50 teams are here competing for more than $12,000 in cash and some sweet handcrafted trophies. The Bama-Q teams may have the home field advantage, but some cook teams have hauled their rigs 600 miles to compete. After months in the off-season of tweaking recipes and upgrading equipment, it's time for these pitmasters to take the first step towards becoming grand champion.
My man Ron, he's got the 180 breakfast. He's about to cook it up on the Blackstone. We got a side of grits going. No carb shaming today. Bacon, we got some sausage. It's gonna be a good morning, little breakfast, a 180 breakfast or some 180 turn-ins.
And who doesn't love bacon, right? Tell you what, it's really nice because not only do we have a grill top, but we also got a side burner. And so while I'm doing all the sausage and all this over here, we've already run grits on this side. Now Jeff's got, I don't know, enough eggs to feed an army. That's like the first batch, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, we still got another half.
Oh yeah, we got eggs for days. So if you're hungry and you like eggs, be sure and stop in. This right here is how we start our day in the South, Montgomery, Alabama. Cajun grits, scrambled egg, Conecuh, made in Alabama. Little bacon, little boudin, came out of New Orleans yesterday, don't you know? It's good stuff right here. That'll stick to your ribs first thing in the morning. And now, another great barbecue story with Scott Burton.
707 started as a good luck beer. We had some very, very bad weather rolling into a contest, and we sacrificed beers to the rain gods, 707 that morning. We had a beautiful day. We had a really good contest, and we've done it every contest since. People are superstitious in barbecue. Chances are, if you're here, you'll be up on stage at the end of the day.
It's worse than missing a turn-in.
Hey, Bees Knees.
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
Hey, Lisa.
I hear you guys made some extravagant upgrades over here.
Yeah, we did. We really put some money into it during the off season. You look back over here, we probably spent a good $125 over the whole 2 months. We got us a couple of new hinges here for our Webers, which allows us to do it where they'll raise up.
It's real stainless.
Yeah, real stainless. Real
Yeah,
stainless.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
When we had to pay extra for that.
Yeah.
But it kind of holds it up there for us where, we can, one person if we're out here or whatever, and then you just kind of lift it up, lay it back down. That was really awesome upgrade for us.
Yeah,
I mean, it's no camper or RV or whatever, but it
Right.
makes our job easier.
But it
yeah.
can make a big difference, huh?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. And the other upgrade is a new used wheel kit for our smoker here. So by the time that we get this thing dragged out of the trailer, that we're not sitting down in the chair and panting for half a day.
Well, our hope for season 3 is, this year we're not feeling it. It could be because we did another 30-some contest last year, and again we're burnt out. So we're hoping that whatever mojo we had last year kicks into this year.
All right, let's see where we're at here. Yeah, I'm still a couple minutes out.
I've always loved to cook. I've been cooking in my grandmother's kitchen since I was probably 8 years old. She always had me cooking a little something in the kitchen. So I've always loved cooking. And then I found out about competition barbecue. Came out here. It's sort of like tailgating with a purpose. You come out here, you meet a lot of people, have a great time, eat a lot of great food, and it's a good family-friendly event. All right, time to put on some ribs. There you go, Bama-Q Season 3, getting down to business.
Chicken time. It's chicken, I don't even temp it. It's just, I just know it's done. You got to start the turn-ins off right. You got to start right, you got to finish right.
Ben's the cook and the pretty one. I am the social media guy and keep the Gorilla Grill Nation plugged into what we're doing. That's the only reason I'm here. And to wash his dishes. I'm a world-class dishwasher.
Good guys out here competing, but ain't nothing wrong with second for them.
It's all you.
No.
All right. Y'all like getting this shot without me coming in there.
You're just trying to get some barbecue.
I was completely off the rails. I crashed and burned.
Yeah. Chester's head was spinning by the time he left.
I'm here with Jamie Gonzalez with the City of Montgomery. And Jamie, how excited are you to have the first ever Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff?
We are so excited. When this idea came to us months ago, we didn't realize how much fun and what a great family all of these barbecue teams are.
Talk to me a little bit about the event here and what you've got going on.
So this is, of course, our first annual Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff. We ended up with 50 teams. We did a backyard and pro, and we had a little celebrity steak cook-off last night, so it's been really a great event so far.
What kind of difficulty did you face trying to plan something like this for the first time?
Some of these pro teams, they have these huge rigs. Figuring out how we're going to put power and water to 50 different cook teams was quite a challenge, but it was fun for us to have a smaller space and really just kind of cram everybody in here and all have a good time.
Behind you, we have a streetcar here, and I understand that Montgomery is the first city to have an electric streetcar.
That's true. Montgomery was the first city in the U.S. to have electric streetcars. It was called the Lightning Line, and it was about circa 1897.
Barbecue is very much a part of the culture here, isn't it?
Absolutely. We love barbecue here in Montgomery. We've got a lot of competition teams, too, that have won several awards, and it's one of our favorite things to eat.
Hey, y'all come in here, y'all. Feel like Tony set up.
What's up, baby?
Here we go.
Hey.
The boys of barbecue are back. Let's see, what we got going on this season?
Season 3. Season 3.
Well, let's see. We got.
I'm going to win my first grant. That's what's going to happen this year.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got some good color on these babies. Little spritz action here. Look at that color, guys. That's only an hour in. Thank you.
Wrapping ribs.
All the ingredients.
Texas pepper jelly. We got some let it ride on these ribs. Good and tender. How big is this? One of them ribs today, hopefully. I thought you said you wanted some meat. We got. I know. All right, who's your favorite? Jeff or me?
Why do I have to pick? You
Because
guys
it's
are both
important
awesome
to
in
us.
your own way.
Do you like Aquaman or Brent?
Yeah. You like Aquaman or State Trooper?
Oh my
Because
goodness.
everybody says I look like a cop.
I like you both.
I am wrapping some pork butts. This here gives them a lot of that flavor and stuff like that. Butter helps break down that meat. A few little extra loving on it. Hopefully the judges like extra love it. Cut it up, we double wrap, and then put them back on the pit and let them finish cooking. We've already got all the color we're going to get on them right now in the smoke. So we just kind of put that on there, pull that on there. A little more honey. And you wrap it real tight. I wish y'all could smell it. And if I can get Brandon here to get this other butt, we can get him to cook it. But since he wants to be out there socializing, I guess I'll take him.
Are you gonna take all?
Hey, I'm glad you walked in here. I just talked about you.
Yeah, well, it took 3 weeks to do this.
Yeah.
They've already had awards and everything. We hadn't even put our pork on. Hey, we don't look.
Well, we probably wouldn't have done it anyway.
All right, doing my chicken thighs. Got them brined in beer, of course, because of beer pressure. You know, I like the thighs. They're the dark meat's juicier. It's more consistent for me. I can break them down. I like the shapes, all the same size. The judges can pick it up, bite it, perfect bite through skin. That's what you're looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Let's get them on there. There's my chicken watchdog gonna watch me here. Looking to win this thing, gonna take it home.
Hi, I'm Morgan Cheek.
I'm Vanna Cheek.
And I'm Van Knight. And we're Sweet Cheeks Pit Barbecue, and we're from Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
It's a really good time to spend time together on the weekends, and we have great friends we get to hang out with every weekend. It's great.
All right, today we're prepping our chicken. We always do, we do thighs, Timber Creek. We do use that with our food prep. It's in our sauce, and we also like to spritz with it. It's a little secret we use, so don't tell everybody. We got our ribs on, so we're gonna go ahead and butter and spray our ribs during the process. Do this here to keep moisture on them. We'll do this a few times throughout the cook. Helps with color and flavor. Makes it good.
Hey, Red Bones Barbecue. I'm Russell Allen from Florence, Alabama. I got my cooker here. It's an all-stick burner, reverse flow. I want to try to get into this competition barbecue, and I thought, well, I'll start out small and see how it works out. And had a good successful year last year, so I'm going to stick with it right now. I've done a few little modifications to it, but it's not your big fancy smoker, but it's doing the job, getting it done. Let's go see some ribs and see what they look like. Oh yeah. Oh, getting close. 1, 2. Let them ride a few more minutes. We'll get some wrapping on them here pretty soon.
When we return, Tina's cooking up another tasty recipe you can make at home.
The hot brown originally came from the Louisville Brown Hotel. The chef invented it. And of course, my version is not authentic because I like a few extra things on mine. I love to cook in cast iron skillets. Maybe it's a southern thing. These were my grandfather's, so when I serve something in these skillets, it's served with extra love. So I'm just gonna brown some butter, and I'm using salted butter. I have fried up a couple pieces of Compart Duroc bacon, and now I'm gonna open up my smoked pork loin. This is an already cooked product, so you don't have to worry about it other than slicing it properly and putting it in your skillet. So I'm gonna thinly slice my smoked pork loin, and I like at least 2 slices per hot brown, maybe even 3. But take a look at the marbling of this pork loin. Smoked and delicious. So I've made a white sauce, and I like a lot of black pepper in mine. You know, white sauce has butter, flour, and I use half and half rather than milk. And you see how thick it is? Really thick. Next, some of that creamy sauce. bacon, of course. Now your egg. Don't worry if it's a little off center, it won't matter. It still eats just the same. Tomatoes, little green onion. We're gonna put the hot browns under the broiler just for about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how much you like your eggs done. So we're gonna pop these in the oven and we'll see them in a couple minutes. And we're gonna garnish this traditional with toast and maybe a little bit of extra bacon, just because we like bacon here. Can't have too much Compart Duroc bacon. You'll love to run your toast around in that runny egg. Bon appetit, y'all.
Hey, Chester, you're up next. All right, but we got hair and makeup here, okay? So we got to get hair and makeup for Chester. Woo!
I need some powder right here.
You need a little.
No, I need some hair up there. I need some hair. Will you put some hair up there, Lisa? Lisa, what do you think about season 3 Bama-Q coming up, huh?
Yeah. I'm excited.
How about this
we've got
kickoff
2
event?
seasons under our belt. We are in a rhythm.
Yeah, we're in a rhythm.
You know, everybody's improved their cook side.
I think you got some damn good cooks cooking with us too. And then this event today, I know I say this every time, but I'm not kidding. There's 30 pro teams here. I swear 20 of them have multiple grands.
Who do you feel like is your person to beat today? Or team to beat?
Smoke Me Silly is always in Alabama, you know. And then Sauced is over here. Rooters and Tutors had a big event up at the KCBS Invitational. They finished really well up there. And then you got Scott over here with a new rig and the new pit and all that. He's a wild card. You don't know what's going to happen over there.
Susie, it's a new year and you guys have got a new RV.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
We just absolutely love it. It is awesome. It's way bigger.
What about your cook space? Anything? I mean, you're not cooking in here, right? For
I'm
barbecue?
only cooking regular food. Whatever we're eating for lunch or breakfast or dinner, then that's what I'm actually cooking in here. So we're just living in the RV instead of living and barbecuing in the RV.
And so when you tow your cook trailer, do you do that with your...
With the RV.
Your RV? Okay, wow.
And I drove it down here all by myself.
Wow, I don't know if I could pass anybody like that. Like you can drive my car, let alone something like this.
Good luck, sweetie.
We need to miss a barbecue contest.
No, I didn't miss
You know we got a new kidney.
Kick some butt. Good luck.
What happens with the old piggy, he's actually here. We go through a training period with the new pig. This is her second contest, so he's kind of been hanging back, not to mention the dog got the old piggy last night, and yeah, it was not pretty.
Go ahead, I have a probe that I put in between the bones, and if it doesn't go in like butter, like warm butter, then it's not quite there, and it's a little slow going in, so.
So how's your cook going so far?
It's good. All the numbers are right where we want them. So.
Yeah, is Ben doing a lot of it? No, I'm just kidding.
Ben does all of it. I'm just the pretty one.
I will say, it's pretty nice cooking in the new wrap trailer though.
Yeah.
This kind of hodgepodge of the 2 teams, I think the trailer really represents that. Q-Bones beating Gorilla Grills. How was it towing it?
Oh, it tows like a dream, you know. It's just a little spooky looking from behind. It's in the eyes looking at you.
No, there is no shaming in this zone right here.
No,
we've got Nutty Buddies. We've got
we were in
pretzel
Arkansas
peanut
2
butter
weeks ago.
bites.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago we were in Arkansas, and I've been on the low carb thing a long time.
Yeah.
And I was completely off the rails. I crashed and burned.
Yeah. Chester's head was spinning by the time he left.
I went Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah. Cheetos.
I went
Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddies.
Yeah.
Peanut butter pretzel things.
Yeah.
You broke all the rules.
Well, we're a safe zone.
Yeah. Well, Suzanne wasn't there, so we didn't have to worry about her coming over.
She don't tell you that's got gluten in it. Y'all can eat that. That's not gluten free.
I'm here with Pitmaster Myron Mixon of Jack's Old South. What brings you to Montgomery?
Well, I don't get to cook as often as I used to back in the day. Since we started doing a lot more things like restaurants, we got our own smoker division now, and I do cook classes every month. I don't leave in many weekends. And this year so far, I've done 2, counting this one today. So I saw it coming up. I said, I'm off that weekend, don't have anything else to do, so I grabbed the guys, we loaded up and came over to Alabama.
What do you have in the works for this contest? Anything special, anything different?
Yeah, we got something different going on. We got our new pellet smokers we just came out with here. We've been working on for like the last 2 years, doing our chicken on it for the first time here. So we're gonna see how it turns out, some chicken, and see if it's gonna be the winner or be close to a winner.
You're a legend in barbecue. What about some tips for folks who want to get into this?
There's a lot of information you need to go out there and grab. Now, like anything else, you need to pick the good from the bad. That's what you gotta do. But then you need to also invest in the technology that's out there. You got a lot of people that's got a lot of great smokers, a lot of gadgets that really make the cooking now a lot easier than it was when I started.
Thanks, Myron. Great advice.
Well, thank you for coming by.
That is great. He's got a judge cooking with him today. Can get some opinions while you're at
Farrell,
it too.
come on up here. This is Farrell, my dishwasher, but he's a judge and the KCBS judge, and he's cooking for his masters.
You have to judge 30 competitions and go to take a test and cook with the cook team, so we understand what these guys are going through.
I'm hoping he brings us some luck. So how's it been going so far, so good?
We've had a lot of fun, haven't we? We've learned a lot and had a lot of fun.
If you're not having fun with me and Tony, you might as well, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, there's some things I've just had to say no to.
All right, let's get the chicken in the box.
Okay,
we got to
let's
go.
do it.
We've got 10 minutes to turn in. The window is open right now. We're going to put them in the box and get them up there. Let's take it off, see what we got. Oh my goodness. Looking good. Let's see what we got. We're going to put this little guy over here.
Picking them out carefully.
Yeah.
What are you looking for there?
I'm looking for, I've got a couple that skin has moved on, and I don't want to put those in there, and I don't want to touch this sauce.
They look beautiful, Chester.
Good color. I think they got a little overdone today, but we'll see.
Did you do any green hickory again, or something
Yeah, some
different?
green hickory, and then I mixed it in the western wood hickory. That's kind of my secret, that western wood stuff with that cowboy charcoal.
What kind of flavor does the western wood
The western wood has that hickory. I'm using hickory, but there's also, you can use oak chunks, and I've got some oak chunks in there, and then pecan puts the color on it. So don't tell anybody about the pecan. I think this one right here may go.
Okay.
So we're going to put him right here. Okay, so what we're going to do now?
Need to touch anything up, or?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I just
Little
like to.
surgery
Yeah, this one
here.
always, it rotates down a little bit.
Yeah. It'll go down
All right, let's
into
clean
your
it.
garnish.
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
Every detail.
Oh, wait, here.
I know. Look,
You got
and I've
hair on
got
the
this.
side,
This
in
right here is
front.
really bothering me.
You don't have to worry about this, though.
No,
Like I learned in judging
They
class that
should
they
not.
won't.
Oh, you went to a
Right.
judge class.
That's
I know.
right.
Look at that.
I learned in judge class, sauce on the top. Somebody might have picked it up and accidentally
smashed it
pushed
down. All right, we got 6 legs in here. Let's see what happens.
Let's go see if we can score a rib.
All right, let's do some ribs.
So did you guys make any changes this year?
We did pretty good last year, so we're gonna stick with what we've been doing and see how the year starts out. Depending on how things are going, we might need to make some changes, but.
How do you like cooking in Montgomery, Alabama?
This is a nice little contest. It's a really nice venue. I've been down here a lot, but I've never been downtown. It's really cute down here.
All right, let's see what we got here. I can usually tell as soon as I cut into them. That one feels a little bit more tender, but it still doesn't feel right.
Not quite
No.
More for us.
That's right. I guess that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, make that the tester there.
That was nice and bite through. Here, you try that one.
All right, let me
Nice
do my...
bite through.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can see,
It's a short rack, but
it came right off the bone. It was nice tenderness,
that's good.
and the flavor's great.
This is
You
the
wanna try
top?
that one?
Okay, try this one.
This one's top?
Yeah. Huh? I'm
This
thinking
one's
that
top,
one's
yeah,
top.
I agree.
Okay,
The only
ready?
problem is this little thing, but we'll have to push this down.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
All right.
the flavor is wonderful. Mm-hmm. And it's still really hot. Look at that steam coming up.
Yeah, that
I can
one's
see that or
really
not.
hot.
Wow.
These are bottoms.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Delicious.
Is that good? I just hear you munching away. I'm like, wait a minute, is she still really?
Wait, is this coming up on camera?
All right.
These are the tops, right?
What? Those are the tops.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
He's forgetting a lot from last year already.
Yeah, yeah. Could you turn that a little bit more this way? Yep. Thank you. What do you think?
Yeah,
A little wider on top, but
that big mess you made.
yeah, yeah.
All right, it's happening. Oh no. It's touching the top, babe. It's all right. As long as it stays shut, it's fine. I'm out.
All right.
Bye, baby. Yep.
Okay, good luck, Lex. We've been talking with the pros. Let's see what Shane's grilling up.
Hey food fans, Pitmaster Shane D here. We've seen how the pros cook ribs in the competition, but we want to talk about how to make some great ribs at home. So let's get started. These happen to be spare ribs that have been cut down into the St. Louis cut. You just got to take the silver skin off. You're going to take the butter knife, slide right up in between the bone and that silver skin, and then just use your thumb. Now there's a lot of back and forth about how you should season your ribs, what needs to go on them. Listen, us competition guys, we've got 27 ingredients in this rib. You don't have to do that to have a great tasting rib. Today, we're keeping it simple. We're just gonna use a little bit of cooking spray, and we're just using it to make sure our rub adheres, and then just gonna lightly dust it. Now, the secret to great ribs really is putting the rub down in about 3 coats. Now you notice it's a pretty good coat, but you're not just covering up everything. I want to give the meat a chance to grab some smoke. I want to give that rub a chance to really adhere to the meat. And that flavor is going to get into the meat, not just on top of the meat. You know, listen, having that bark is great on the outside, but when you have full flavor all the way down to the bone, that's what matters. So let's talk about how to cook these now. We're just going to put them on the grill at 250 degrees, and it's going to take about 4 hours. But what are you going to use for fuel? I really do recommend using a product like these great Western Wood cherry chunks. I really like them for the flavor and color they put on a rib, especially if I'm using charcoal. So we got these ready. Let's get them on our rack, and we'll put them in our smoker. So we'll come back and check on these in about 45 minutes to an hour. At that point, you can spritz them, you can re-season them. There's a lot of options. We're just going to keep these simple today.
When we come back, bring your appetite, because Shane's pulling ribs off the smoker.
Okay guys, so our ribs are looking fantastic. We just checked in on them. So let's get them out here so you can have a look. We've not even sauced these yet because I want you to see what they look like unsauced, because maybe you don't want sauce on them. This is nothing but rub and smoke. That's it. I would eat these just like it is. In fact, I think I'm going to eat these just like that. We're only going to put sauce on this part. We take a little bit of backyard know-how, mix it with some high-end products, and you got something the whole family's going to enjoy. All right, folks, so as you can see, whether you like your ribs sauced, unsauced, they don't have to be difficult. Again, 4 hours, 250 degrees in the little red box smoker. You put a little rub on them, and they are money. How good are they? Well, good enough to get messy.
Are we ready?
The clock's ticking right now, so.
So, what do you think, Laddie? I see you tasting this over here.
Pork's one of those things you never know. I mean, one little piece can taste good. The piece you put in the box could taste horrible.
Did you guys make any changes?
From last year?
Yeah.
Not really. Not really. We're just trying to do a little bit better at what we do, I guess.
Working on your process more
Yeah.
than your recipe, maybe?
Yeah, it's not really flavors that we've really changed.
I mean, you know, we know we've got a really consistent, you know, product from Compart. Just the flavor and the texture of the meat and all. We're just, you know, just working on that tenderness, trying to find the best pieces. So we're gonna try to pick out some good pieces here and
Okay.
kind of see what we got. But wow, it's got a really good flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Got some really good moisture in the meat.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like candy. I love it.
Ooh, pork candy.
Yes.
That sounds good.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Laddie, as you're slicing through?
I'm thinking the clock's ticking.
Mhm.
I'm watching it out of one eye and trying not to cut my finger off with the other eye right now. So
We got about a minute here before turn-in start, I
What
guess.
sport can you say that in? Try not to cut my finger off.
That's right. You want to get a quick shot of that box? I gotta go.
Look at that, it's beautiful. Get a shot.
All right, I got 4 minutes to get there.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You have done things a little bit differently this year, right? Especially with brisket?
Way different with brisket.
Okay, well, lay it on us. What have you changed?
So this is a trade secret, not really. It's just something we made up last minute, and we decided why not just cut it down to the part that you turn in.
Mhm.
And so we took a 17.5-pound brisket and we cut it down to roughly 5 pounds, and that's the part that the judges are going to eat. So we said, why don't we just cook that?
Yeah,
So
that
it's not an original idea, I promise
Right.
you.
So you're saucing it up here?
We never done that before.
Okay.
Never done that before.
Right.
We're experimenting all the way today.
So, yep, this is
Next
one
time it'll be
big,
much better.
This is one big Frankenstein.
He's
that's
already
cooking,
told
I
me, he goes,
promise.
I'm quitting. We're not doing it anymore.
Oh,
No
drama,
more,
drama. That's
no
what
more.
brings it out. I gotta push her button sometimes. you know.
Exactly. It wouldn't be the
Oh,
same.
look, he's gonna
Hey,
say that on
it wouldn't
camera,
be
and I know he doesn't.
right?
Wouldn't be
If you
something
were getting
about
into
drama without a little drama, right?
right? If you guys are getting along too well, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's a recipe for failure right there.
What made you guys decide to go with a sauce?
Trying something new.
Trying something new.
We actually tried this at home, and it was really, 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 really good.
Taste it, film crew. Give us your opinion.
You like it? Well, good.
That is really good.
Better than usual?
Oh, it's delicious. Absolutely. In fact,
No
it's
lies
totally
now.
different from last year. Very good. Too bad you guys can't taste this at home. That's wonderful. Little au jus bath.
Yeah.
Little soak.
Just a little soak.
Going right up here. Now I gotta tell y'all, from a confidentiality standpoint and the release forms that we signed, we cannot show you the boxing of our brisket today.
You.
Unless you want us to.
You and Chester.
What do you think?
Look at that.
Wow, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Now, are you going to top it off with a little anything? Okay.
I'm gonna take my little clown brush, as I call it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna paint those slices and kind of give it a little glisten. Y'all ready?
Okay. Here we go. Good luck, Susie. Everything's turned in. Let's see how the cooks are feeling right now.
Pork we thought was pretty solid. Ribs we knew were pretty solid. Chicken, it could go either way. Hopefully not. We know we've got some really good chicken cooks here, so we'll see. We're still pulling it. You know, we'll lead out with the ABA.
The ribs were good. Susie's not. It's dramatic today. First time in a new trailer, first time in a new cook. It's a mess. It's a hot mess right now. She's throwing stuff at me. I've already got 2 scars. I mean, it's getting bad.
Many years ago, I decided that I wanted to have a hat for every category, and I started with the pig hat, and then I worked my way, and then I bought a chicken hat. But then I also have my piggy shoes, my good luck shoes, the rooter to the tutor.
Brisket came out good.
How do you like
No,
it?
it'll be the pork.
We have found that the more people talk about how bad their cook is, the higher they finish.
Shut up. The brisket sucked. It looked like crap. It was cooked right, but it looked like crap, tastes like crap. So, see y'all on the stage.
Time for awards. Who will get their name called last?
Pro Division,
grand champion is without y'all, we could not have had such a fantastic inaugural Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff event. We're going to start with the backyard division. This year's reserve champion backyard division winner at the Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff is Puck Daddy's Killer Q. Our inaugural grand champion, the backyard division winner is Sneaky Creek Barbecue. In the pro division chicken competition, our 4th place winner is Fat, Drunk, and Stupid Barbecue Team. 2nd place award winner in Pro Division Chicken Competition is The Specialist.
What does it take to be a barbecue champion? That's a loaded question. Luck, skill, it's your day or it's not. I don't know, there's this experience, sticking to your plan and cooking it the right way.
In the Pro Division Rib Competition, our 4th place winner is Bees Knees Barbecue Team.
You get into the professional part of it and then all the relationships that you make. The awards are great, but just as many people as you meet and the friendships that you make, it makes it all worth it, even though it's a difficult thing. You're up at 3:30 a.m. Barbecue is not for the lazy. Sorry.
And our winner in the Pro Division Rib Competition with a perfect score, Smoke Me Silly.
I love this venue. I love it here. And we usually do well in Dothan, so I'm hoping that we do
And in the Pro Division Pork category, 1st place goes to Jarvis Brothers at Atlanta Barbecue Store. In the category of Pro Division Brisket, 5th place goes to Southpork.
I think everything's got to come together at the same time. I mean, you start off with great meat, great products, Western wood, great cookers, whatever, and then you've got to make it all come together exactly at that point for the judges. You got to turn it in. It's got to be right. It's got to be perfect. All 4 categories.
In the Pro Division Brisket category, our 1st place winner with our 2nd perfect score of the day, Fat, Drunk, and Stupid Barbecue Team. Pro Division Reserve Champion at the inaugural Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff is Smoke Me Silly.
Our first win!
Pro Division Grand Champion is The Specialist. The specialist won this award with a score of 701.
So Smoke Me Silly, another Reserve Grand Champion, start off the year that way. How are you feeling about it?
We're feeling great.
Oh yeah, definitely feeling great. We started off the year a couple weeks ago in Arkansas at the KCBS Championship, and let's just say we did horrible there. So
We had a good cook though.
yeah, we needed some redemption, and I think we got it this weekend. And we congratulate Chester with a specialist. Came out of nowhere and won it. So congratulations to him as well.
And Chester, it begins.
Yeah.
We're good to have you back, buddy, and we're good to have some competition.
Yeah. Chester, congratulations on your Grand Champion win. That's awesome. How are you feeling about it?
I'm just so excited. They only called the top 5 in each category, and so we would have had 4 calls at top 10, but the suspense made it like everybody had such close scores. But we ended up with a 701 and won the inaugural Bama-Q event here in Capital City Cookoff here in Montgomery today. And you know, Addison said it was good. I trusted her, and I knew we may have a shot, and it came to fruition today. Addison's my taste tester, and she knew she told me the brisket was good. I knew today was going to be a good day.
Yeah.
So,
well, congratulations,
thank
Chester.
you.
Good
Thank you.
job. The Bama-Q teams were on fire at the very first Bama-Q Capital City Cookoff. The teams took 6 of the top 10 places overall. Congratulations to Reserve Grand Champion Smoke Me Silly and Grand Champion winners, the Specialists. Join us next time as the Bama-Q teams continue their tradition of slinging sauce, talking trash, and battling it out for the top awards.
Can we get this on film? You want us to beat Chester?
Beat Chester?
Yeah.
They won't put that in the show.
You want us to beat him?
Oh, beat
today?
him. Oh, well, we don't want any violence on camera, do we?
No, we're talking about.
Oh.